know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey,
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want punch no wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex.
Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones when it feel like the Dow Jones. When you look at my pocket,
look at the flex. Whipping the test.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Papers. I'm glad you hit pause, B. Fuck, my papers good. Ain't it? Them damn sure ain't it. Them bitches out in the front.
And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This is wow. I can't even smoke.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
To
Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Papers at, This game fucking dry as hell.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Returning it, John Ross. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
No motherfucking line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6. And just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Man, nigga get high around this bitch. Damn.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now Ross to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Found this paper as soon as I own one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some
It's
reason.
deep in there, right? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Ross. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
incomplete.
In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And 9 yards there on the return following.
Where the fuck is my paper?
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doc.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Tua. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple.
And 8 at the 22-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Number 25.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A 34-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Where the fuck is my papers at, man? I can't even smoke.
Now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Cowboys 14, Bengals 3.
My fucking papers. I can't even smoke. Smoke. Damn.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Barkley.
Can't hold
And he
you.
is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
You can't hold no block.
Taken down.
We're doing it with a bullshit fucking defense.
Kareem Martin make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. A little too amped up there. Got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
He messed up.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Screen.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's going to be caught by
What
Ross
the
for a
fuck?
touchdown.
Ross has got a 70, man. I ain't with it.
Touchdown
That's
number 7 on
bullshit.
the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a
The blitz is
touchdown.
real.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Where is my fucking papers?
Bengals
Now after the touchdown,
I can't
ready to
nigga
kick it
smoke
away
a
is
blunt
Sanders.
in this bitch.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On second and a long way to go. Prescott, and that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
15 yards, but it's now third down.
Here's Prescott. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Tua now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Tua. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Bengals 17.
Let me change up.
14.
That nigga won't be having open passing lane second half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw out the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down, even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
You're the only one that can do that dumb shit.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And now here's Ross. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 7 yards, the pick up there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 25 on second down, Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Already. 13. God damn, nigga doing some work.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Deep ball for Goodwin. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Ain't working with this. Man, it's good.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now Ross to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The false start backs them up 5. First and 15. Now Tua. Open receiver. That's Caden Smith, the tight end. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third down.
And the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I think literally did the same shit every time.
Now it's Barkley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Kareem Martin in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Duggar #1 cheated me. That nigga goddamn juiced his whole team up. So ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players, and when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Duron Harmon makes the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
We're going to do his goddamn blitz.
Make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Play defense, too.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
17.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
Behind the 50. Oh, man,
he's
got a
that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th and inches. Anytime.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
Go read the rules, buddy.
It's just their first.
That's the whole point of playing defense. I don't play defense just for you to goddamn go for it. 4th and 2 or less. That's goddamn it. Boom, 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 boom. That's for playoffs. You got to be past the 50. 4th and inches. Read the rules. I'm going to go ahead and take my win.
So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I don't be wanting to punt this sometimes.
Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
That's right.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
What
And
the
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
What the fuck?
Awuzie with a pick.
Look at that shit.
Bring
It
it
was
back.
dumb.
It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Jason Sanders for the...
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
Yeah,
Anytime we have a
I ain't got
defensive
no
battle.
blunt.
But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game
This game
tilted.
is
Someone had to
unbelievable.
make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we
This game
got.
is unbelievable.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
That's crazy. I see something up there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the
I think he lost track of the time
I'm
left
gonna
in the
find
play
these
clock and
motherfucking
probably was
roll-ups
trying to read the
in the
defense
fucking
and trying to
games,
figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
I can't never just move.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Barkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Deep ball for Goodwin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaac Yedem picks it.
That's the full game.
In this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing.
You know I lost the game on my
The play's
own, right?
not there,
It
but
ain't
he
you.
throws it anyway.
7-yard line.
The Bengals
Hey, you
drive
fucking
about to
run the
get
ball.
going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Bro, I quit.
A
Nah,
solid
I
run
can't
on
smoke
1st
this
down.
shit.
Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
Almighty, where the fucking papers
Taking
at?
care of the ball. All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's taken down inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to Mooney. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, it's Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So they get the 3, and you wonder, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
I've been trying to get half like that.
If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Out of bounds.
It's second down.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
This game be wailing. You see how long he floats that shit?
6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Great tackle.
So much of the game today We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Shit, I know you can do anything you want under 2 minutes, bro.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
Might be my fault, dude. I might be floating instead of
And they always say the most important part of a
game, bro.
is those 6 inches
I
between
can
the
take
ears.
your
Right
loss.
now, it's all those
You ain't had
interceptions that
to
are
cheat.
going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Down to an E goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Cincinnati, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.